What's up, guys, and welcome once again to the Foot and Fist Sports Network. I'm your boy Diego, or Diego, whatever you want to call me, and I want to talk about the big news that just came out today, or at least the big rumor, which is that James Rodriguez has been granted a UK visa. If this is true, then it's almost guaranteed that James Rodriguez is coming to the Premier League. Now, if you believe the articles and stuff like that and the rumors, then there's really only two teams that are really in the running for James Rodriguez, and that's Chelsea and Manchester United. Now, as you probably know, and as you might be able to tell, come on, United! Sorry about that. I'm a United fan, and I would love to see James Rodriguez play for Manchester United. I think he has the talent to play for the team. I think he has the basically style of play that would fit with us as well, based on what Jose Mourinho wants. And I think he would be a great addition to our team, as well as a great addition to Chelsea. We all know that Antonio Conte is doing big things with Chelsea, and he would make them even better, and that's a very scary thought to have. But essentially, what I'm going to talk about is, I'm not going to talk about which team he should join. I'm just saying that I think this is a great move for James Rodriguez, because of the fact that at Real Madrid, a player of his stature and a player of his talents should be getting more time. And it's just hard for him to do that because you have Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Benzema, you have Morata, you have Isco, you have just so many top-level players up front to deal with. You have Modric in midfield, you have just so many high-level players that's essentially impossible to get past them. It's impossible to take their spot away. Even though Gareth Bale's out, he still isn't getting a lot of time. So it's time for James Rodriguez to move. His move to Real Madrid was essentially a complete failure, and I don't really think it's his fault because he never really got the amount of chances that he should have. I think that coming to the Premier League, a league where there's not as many great players in each team. You know, Real Madrid and Barcelona are stacked with players, so it's hard for him to find a spot in any of those teams. But if he goes to Chelsea, he will be an immediate starter. If he goes to Manchester City, he will be an immediate starter. If he goes to United, same thing. Arsenal, same thing. Tottenham, blah, 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 blah. All these Premier League teams would be exponentially better with him in the team, unlike maybe some of those La Liga teams, or at least those two La Liga teams, because those are the only two good teams in the Liga other than Atletico. All these teams would be much better without him, with James in their team. So I think that it's a great move from James to come to the Premier League, and I hope it's true, because I don't really pay much of attention to La Liga, because there's really no reason to, and the Premier League is where it's at. So I think that James Rodriguez could bring a lot to the league. It would definitely be a very fun thing to see where he's going to go, because it's essentially going to be a bidding war. Apparently it's going to cost around like 80 million euro, however much that is in pounds, to bring the guy over, because of how much Real Madrid paid him and how much they want to sell him for. I don't know exactly how much they're going to go for, but it's going to be a huge price, because he is, regardless of how he's done at Real, he's still one of the biggest players in world football, and he has a huge future ahead of him. He's still one of those players that could win a Ballon d'Or one day. Make no mistake about it. Just because he was pushed back by Real, he has so much talent. I think he's probably even with Bale in talent. Maybe not quite as developed right now as a player, because Gareth Bale's a bit older. I think Bale's, 27 now? So he still has a little bit of time, but I think that eventually him and Neymar will be competing for the Ballon d'Or pretty regularly. Him, Neymar, and Pogba will eventually be the top three players, as well as maybe Antoine Griezmann, depending on what happens with him and where his future holds. So there's just a lot of big prospects for the Premier League, and there's a lot of big high-level players apparently going from Spain to the Premier League to test themselves in an actual league that's really competitive. So that's a huge thing to say. I'm really happy to see that James Rodriguez, like I said, is going to make this move. So let me know in the comments section which team you want to see James play for and where you think he'd be most suited for. And let me know if you think that his career with Real Madrid has been a failure, or if there have been some positives to take from it. I don't personally think there was. I think it was a mistake going there just because of the amount of people that were at the club. But let me know what you think. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and please share it with any friends that enjoy football and enjoy sports in general. If you're interested, guys, check out punchDrunkSports.com. It's a great website, and it's a great podcast. So make sure you tune into that as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.